Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Selamat datang. Welcome to Better Call Sukan. My name is Arief Daniel with my partner here,
Khal.
Better Call Sukan ni adalah satu podcast yang kita sembang pasal pelbagai-bagai jenis sukan. Betul tak, Khal?
All sports. We will fight for all sports daripada grassroots onwards.
Yes. Dan kali ini kita nak sembang pasal sukan lari. Running. Olahraga ke? Olimpik ke sebenarnya kita nak sembang ni? Guys kita ni. Ke dia track and field? Tidak. Kita nak sembang pasal running community.
Okay, alright.
Yes. Dalam this country ada banyak running community. Aku rasa lah. Dan so kita ada salah seorang founder of one of the running community in Malaysia.
Okay.
Betul tak? Why don't you introducekan lah.
Alright, so from my understanding, we have a lot of running crews in Malaysia, especially dekat Klang Valley, of course banyak, because you know, tengok all these running events and marathons semua tu orang nak train towards and confirm ada club to work towards it kan. So hari ni kita ada from KJ Running Club, Kelana Jaya Running Club.
Yes, Kelana Jaya Running Club.
Nama dia adalah Syed.
Welcome to the show, Syed.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, from KJRC.
KJRC. So memang so from this point onwards, just call it KJRC, yeah?
Yeah, call it KJRC.
KJRC. Okay, tune. Alright, Syed, thank you for coming to the show. Kita ada 4 segments. So segment 1 just to get to know about you, about your sporting journey and so on and so forth. And obviously 2 and 3 is going to be a bit macam kita tanyalah apa story semua kan. Then the last part lepak macam sokong siapa and so on and so forth lah kan. Chill je. Okay. So how did you get into sports? Just out of curiosity. Right out of the gate.
Ya, macam mana minat sukan tu mula? Mula kecil.
No. Time sekolah, I was a swimmer dari
sekolah rendah.
Dari sekolah rendah, SSP. I was a swimmer. I wakil sekolah.
SSP?
Sekolah strip taling.
Okay, alright.
Sekolah strip taling. And then up to sekolah menengah, and then I stopped because I berminat kepada main band pula. So I was a bassist masa dekat sekolah menengah lah.
Okay.
Alright. And then after school, after high school semua, I started to go to the gym.
Okay.
Lebih kepada gym lah, workout. Because me and my brother, kita minat gym. Wanted to work out, you know, all the 6-pack lah, nak bulky semua. So I've been going to gym with my brother lah, Shahzman. And then gym, and then in 2012, me and my high school friends, we wanted to do a sport where we can meet up like once a week. So
nak social sekali, nak bersukan sekali.
It was just an excuse to meet up lah. Instead of lepak mama je, we wanted to do a sport. So betul. We tried badminton. Okay. And badminton, so we set a date every Thursday. It lasted for 10 years.
Okay. Congratulations. Nice.
Yeah, because after 10 years, masing-masing dah ada, you know, different commitment semua. So dah no more lah. I think just before MCO itu.
Okay.
Dah stop. And then because diorang tak kasi rent the hall semua kan.
Correct.
So that was a once a week punya sports punya thing lah we did.
Okay.
Alright. And then I sambung balik gym.
Okay.
Sambung balik gym. And then macam dah got bored of it. So me and my partner, Marnie, we decided to let's give running a try.
Oh, so before this tak pernah
lari. I'm not a runner. Memang not a runner. So our first run, we ran at KLCC Park. Okay, KLCC Park, and we ran for 2 km. For me, it was a big achievement running 2 km because from a non-runner kan, and then I felt not bad lah actually running ni.
What was the reason you nak give running a try? Asal tak macam jom lah kita main badminton balik ke macam mana ke?
Actually dah badminton tu macam dah got bored lah.
Okay. So you just wanted to try something new lah.
And I wanted to macam nak slim down sikit lah.
Okay.
At one point I was like 85 kgs I think.
Okay.
Baju ketat, seluar ketat. I think I have to do something lah. So Google best thing to do is cardio. So okay lah, buat running.
Okay.
So that first session run 2km, wah bangga gila. Macam best gila lah. So I started to learn about running. I started to download the app like Nike running app. So you clock your mileage. So the next day nak run lagi, nak collect more mileage. So it's an achievement for me lah. I rasa that time.
Time tu dah mula jatuh cinta terhadap running lah tu.
Not really.
Still in the dating period lah.
Still macam okay, kau ada time run. Kalau tak ada tak apa. Until one day I think I kept on posting on my Instagram pasal running ni.
Okay.
Ada one of my friends saw. I said, why not join us run? Kita run dengan Brand New Waves. That was in August 2019.
Okay.
So, okay.
What is Brand New Wave?
Brand New Wave is a running community. I think it's headed by Adam.
Okay.
Siapa Adam ni?
Adam.
He's basically another running community.
Another running club. Yeah.
Okay. So
This
before
is for the
this,
listeners yang tak tahu lah.
This is way before KJRC lah. So I joined. It was the run started dekat Taman Tun area.
Okay.
It's a 5km run with the stop in between, so everyone can regroup and run balik. Sebab ada yang tertinggal.
Okay.
Is meant for new runners ke season runners semua. So everyone ada. So then I thought, okay, not bad ni, running in a group, because you get motivated and you rasa tak tertinggal.
Yes.
Okay, so that was one of it. And then I tried to join other groups.
Okay.
Another group is called Kaiser Run Crew. Also another running group in Klang Valley.
Okay.
And this one actually caught me by surprise. They are fast runners.
Oh. Maknanya masa yang you join the previous one tu,
it was more of a
first comers runners semua.
Yeah,
betul. Yang second one you join ni?
Second one is they only intermediate runners.
Dia tinggal lah.
I kena tinggal. I was the last runner. I kena sweep.
Okay.
There was a sweeper bawa I to the ni lah, habiskan the run. And then from there I felt demotivated sikit lah. And then I joined 2 kali, and then I said I'm not ready to join Kaiser Run. Okay. So but I still kept on running, joined New Wave, until one day it hit me, why do I drive all the way to Taman Tun KJ just to run?
Because you stay in KJ.
Because I stay in KJ.
Okay.
So I got an idea. In Facebook, there's a page called Community Orang Kelana Jaya.
Okay.
So I sent out a message. Is there any runners in Kelana Jaya interested to run in a group? And then
dapat sambutan.
The next day, I got like so many replies.
Nice.
So many replies. Nak run, nak join, nak run. So after 2 weeks, I started the run on 4th of December. Our first group run as KJRC.
4th December 2019.
2019.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, 2019, 4th December. So at that time, it was only like, I think about 10 or 11 of us.
Okay.
So I pun macam still new into running. But being the leader of the pack, I had to
kena step up lah.
I kena step up lah. Okay, we ran. Run pun, we stopped 2km, regroup, tarik nafas sikit, and then sambung balik. And then for 5km. Until that 4 December, until today, I made it a point to make sure we run every Wednesday night. Unless kalau macam ada ribut taufan, hujan ke apa, memang yang tak boleh run.
Auto cancel lah.
But apart from hujan, so far I committed myself every Rabu I akan ada. Tak kisahlah yang ada 5 orang je ke, ada 50 orang ke, I'll be there. Because I don't want satu hari nanti minggu ni tak payah run lah, nanti the next week you malas, next you malas. So I made it a point, tak kisahlah ada orang ke tak ada orang, I'll be there on Wednesday night.
So besides the MCO break, but masa MCO break tu dia boleh lari seorang-seorang tu, you ran also lah.
Ada one point tu kita not allowed to keluar rumah kan. So I thought of another idea. We do a HIIT HIIT session, we can do it online.
What's HIIT?
HIIT
what's
is
the acronym?
high intensity interval training.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think that was led by Coach Deb.
Okay.
Coach Deb. She's a certified F45 trainer.
F45 is
something to do with HIIT lah.
Okay.
So she agreed to nak ajar through online. So we kept the thing going lah.
Itu pun Wednesday juga.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so I just wanted to ask macam ada break ke? Maksudnya betul lah every Wednesday from December 4th 2019 sampai ke hari ni, dan
we made it a point to make sure ada activity every Rabu malam.
Nice. Commitment of habit lah. Nice.
Bila you personally minat and jatuh cinta terhadap running ni, so adakah masa join the community, adakah bila tubuh the community yourself, adakah bila lama kelamaan ke, atau sekarang ni macam entahlah nak
that's
the love of running. The love of running. I think what motivated me is the first time masa join New Wave lah, because I meet new friends,
of course,
with the same interest, and all we do is talk about running, and it gives motivation to me lah. It gives motivation to me, and until today I still berminat.
Okay, I have a question. What kind of like conversations of running you guys talk about? Shoes ke, the surface ke?
Sembang apa tu?
Kasut. What brand you like? Are you some are like, I'm a hardcore Adidas, I'm a hardcore Nike brand. What watch do you wear? Are you a Garmin user? Are you a Sunto, Polar? Macam-macam. And then when you run, what pace do you run? Are you a fast runner or you a slow runner ke atau intermediate? Macam-macam topik. Where do you run? In KL ke ataupun do you like trail, or are you more of a road punya runner? So macam-macam conversation. And most of the answers that I get, I run to eat. I run sebab I nak makan. Because some memang kuat makan. But if you want to kuat makan, you kena balance your diet. Your diet. So that's why we run.
So lari sebab nak makan.
Good motivation.
So penonton-penonton kat luar sana, kalau lah contohnya first time atau running dengan orang-orang, tak tahu nak sembang apa, ni Syed ni dah bagi banyak topik dah nak sembang ni, so boleh sembang.
So masa dengar run tu, aku nak makan tu.
Actually masa tengah run tu dah fikir lepas ni nak breakfast mana ni, nak makan mana, things like that lah.
Reward system.
Yes.
Okay. So you've already sembang from your personal journey, masuk band lah apa ni semua, tapi now you are in this running punya community and all lah kan. So you are continue buat ni semua, but now we want to talk about KJRC.
Okay.
So actually cuba cerita to the audience and penonton-penonton and pendengar-pendengar di luar sana, apa sebenarnya KJRC and why? Well, nak tanya kenapa namakan dia KJRC tu, tanya je lah.
Okay,
jawab je lah.
Actually KJRC ni, actually the word KJ is where I was born. I was born in KJ lah. I've been staying in KJ all my life, so that's why I came up with the word KJ. And then when I mentioned earlier yang about I sent out the message, most of the replies pun duduk around Kelana Jaya.
Okay.
So as long ada nama Kelana Jaya tu, I'm happy lah, because it means a lot to me. Okay. And why KJRC ni? KJRC ni is a platform where if you're a beginner ke or you're a seasoned runner, you can join us.
Okay.
Anyone can join us. It doesn't matter what level of running you are, because from my experience, macam I mentioned earlier, I got intimidated when I joined a group of fast runners. So I don't want other runners to feel that way.
Correct.
Yeah. So I want to give them to feel accepted, to feel comfortable to run, because some people are very timid ke, pemalu.
Yes.
Tak nak join lah, malu lah, aku slow je. No, it's not, because we have our support crew. They can help you, and they can give you tips. They can teman you even if you slow. Yeah, as long as we run, regroup, and then sambung balik, and then run balik. Yeah. So that was one of my reason to start this KJRC where everyone can run.
I see.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, like, so what were the challenges at the start, middle, and also end? Not end. I mean, like currently, like what keeps you going, and at the same time, obviously you did mention like you want it to be a good platform for beginners and so on and so forth. But obviously there are times, stormy, emotional times macam malam ni tak nak lah apa semua tu. So how you keep going?
Challenges actually, I can say not much because in our WhatsApp group I tend to be very talkative in the chat group, because reason being I want everyone to be to feel welcome. I want everyone to feel like we're a family instead of a runner.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's one of the reason lah. So we can talk about anything. So you just be yourself, and when it's the night we meet up, we run. We don't want it to be just like datang Rabu kita run, okay balik, okay jumpa lagi Rabu depan. No, we want it to be, everyone to be together. Yeah,
Comfortable lah.
comfortable. So
Be
you
yourself first
so you
before-
tak rasa intimidated. Alah, dia ni senior aku lah, dia ni budak lagi nak rang aku. No, we don't have that. Everyone is close with each other lah. We have runners as young as, ada yang anak orang lah, I think sekolah menengah, up to this guy who is 70 years old.
Uish.
Yeah, all stage of life ada.
Nice.
Okay, so kita dah sembang pasal the community and like what is the community about. Adakah you guys lari hanya on Wednesday nights, or you guys ada like, do you have events, or because
Beyond.
what any other things yang
Yeah.
like KJRC has?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just recently in February, we saw potential in I saw potential in one of our runner,
Okay.
because dia boleh macam do coaching and do a speed work session.
Now, what is speed work?
Speed work is where
Work.
it's not a santai mood punya run.
Okay.
We run on different session, macam interval sessions. This is to build up you punya speed running. Okay. Yeah.
Boleh train untuk build up.
Boleh.
Oh,
Boleh.
okay.
As long as because dia pun belajar from scratch, so he's quite knowledgeable. So I gave him the trust. Okay, why not Tuesday night you take over this session called speed work, and then I tengok he has a lot of potential. Until today,
Tuesday and Wednesday lah sekarang ni.
so now it's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yo.
So Tuesday is our kita up sikit lah, is a speed work session. Quite tough, but if you want to improve, yes, you have to start somewhere lah. And then the Rabu we maintain as a group, we run as a group.
Okay.
Now, okay, so in terms of that, kan, like I'm just picturing like Kelana Jaya is big. So what do you guys like? Diversify the routes ke?
Yeah.
So what kind of like favorite routes that you guys suka, and like routes yang you guys tak suka?
Yeah.
Curiously speaking.
Okay, yang tak suka tu yang kalau ada yang banyak anjing lah.
Faham.
Yalah,
Oh, okay.
kan kena kejar susah kan. So what I do before like Rabu, I will run on my own, tengok the route yang mana yang okay for 5km. So I'll do different routes lah. I think Arief pun familiar, kita tukar-tukar. Then pada macam speed work session kita buat dekat area stadium, because it's a flat punya road.
Okay.
And then
Stadium
MBPJ.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. So our speed work session kat situ, unless kita buat macam hill repeat, kita do at another area. Hill repeat ni where you run hills. You run and then turun balik, run, turun balik. So you do about 8 repetitions lah.
And how much is one repetition?
45 seconds is
I'm sorry,
180 meter.
180 meters.
Memang ada session nak naik hill.
Dekat I think kalau you familiar dekat SS4 dekat Dodo Bakery.
Oh.
SS4. Okay. Alright.
Memang orang nak buat je tu is to train.
Because one of the benefit memang bagus because bila you masuk race event, when you are faced with a route yang ada hill ke apa, it becomes easier. It becomes easier for you. Jangan you run flat je. Because you run flat je, bila nanti one day you dah ada jalan yang bukit, kena macam PJ half marathon. PJ half marathon. Okay. Dia punya route it's not funny lah. Banyak bukit. Especially kat PJ ni actually banyak hill juga. So that is one of the good thing of training or hill repeats ni.
Okay, so you talk about route semua tu. Any difficulties in terms of like, because you guys are considered pedestrians kan? Okay, you guys are running semua. Ada macam like, motor. You did say mention dogs lah.
Yeah.
Motor cyclist.
Oh, even orang macam, oi, buat apa
so far tak ada lah. So far yang kacau-kacau tak ada. Cuma when we run pun, when we lintas jalan pun, we make sure we safety comes first lah.
So like you said, you make sure everyone, you said there are the people to support you. So every time during the run, memang not just you lah to handle the.
No. It will be me leading the pacer. And then we have a floater. Floater is someone who runs in the middle.
Okay.
In the middle to make sure yang kat belakang know where the front runners are, and depan pun tahu runner kat belakang kat mana lah. Okay. And the last guy is called the sweeper.
Okay.
Sweeper ni yang make sure the last runner is not tertinggal lah.
Okay.
So the floater ni penting. The floater ni can communicate with me, the pacer, and the sweeper.
I see.
Tapi dia yang penat sikit lah. Dia kena run back and forth ni.
So you guys have like a walkie-talkie ke guna phone?
No, kita dah determine which route on that day.
Alright.
So kita tahulah where the meetup point, halfway kat mana.
Cool.
Worst come to worst pun kita just call or something.
Of course. Okay, to continue on that note in terms of like difficulties of like cars, dogs, apa semua kan, is there any like you guys as a runner macam would like to see improvement in terms of like road infrastructure ke? Because there are some sidewalks or whatever semua tu.
Betul. Because some sidewalk pun you cannot run on it, berlubang, jalan pecah. So things like that, I think like maybe they can do something about it lah, the authorities ni semua. Baiki jalan. But apart from that, we try to be berhati-hati lah bila lari. Dan bila if macam kita run pun, orang depan nampak lubang, they will shout, hold, ada something obstacle, we bagi tahu. We give hand signal, things like that lah.
And also because like you guys are running at night kan,
correct,
primarily. So
malam pun kita kena be careful lah, kena pakai blinker. Kalau ada yang lampu headlight tu semua, okay lah, good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like dia seorang je mula start with like he just nak lari, tak nak keluar his ni, and now he has like one big community, and community tu pun ada yang tolong dia jadi,
correct,
willingly, right, nak tolong tu jadi the floater, the sweepers, and all. And all pun yang you said there's floaters, there's sweepers. So are they like first timers jadi?
Ada yang first timer.
So they macam slowly
develop themselves as a runner.
Wow.
I mean like, in terms of like them stepping up kan, how are you as a leader of the community looking at these people yang stepping up? How do you see them grow from like the start to now? Just curious from a leadership point of view.
Well, I've seen some very dah grow a lot. Because some when like recently Sokoni approached us, KJRC.
Sokoni is
Sokoni is a running brand.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a running brand. Okay. They PM our KJRC punya Instagram.
Okay.
I thought biar benar ni Sokoni. Sokoni is a brand yang has been around for 125 years.
Where are they from?
It's a US brand.
Okay. Dia kasut ke dia semua?
Kasut ada apparel.
Okay.
But they are more famous on their shoes lah. So
running.
Okay. So they PM and then they say they're looking for runners for Sokoni. I cakap biar benar ni kan Sokoni. We KJRC.
Ingat scam ke apa?
Ingat scam lah. So okay, tak apalah. Reply je lah. Until lah sampai jumpa the guy. Okay, he's serious about it lah. So he told me, okay, I'm looking for some runners, because I have a plan to buat this Saukani running club. So I said, okay, let me just tengok my runners and see yang mana yang ada high potential. So I'm happy to say ada 3 of KJRC runner are now part of the Saukani running club.
Nice, congratulations.
Yeah. That one quite a big step for them lah. Because we all memang just lari biasa-biasa je. Even like for me, I also like from like I mentioned lari yang 2 km pun dah happy. But now as I develop, I've now become part of Adidas Runners KL. I'm one of the pacer and also Garmin Running Club, also a pacer. So this one I never thought it will, never cross my mind lah.
So dia dah daripada jadi hobi yang nak macam kurangkan badan, dia jadi part of your life lah.
Correct. Now I think what makes me happy is to help other runners to become a better runner. Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Okay, just now you said apa? Suka apa?
Saukani.
Yeah. Then you said Garmin, you
Correct.
said Adidas. Is there any other outside there yang you guys ada partner with?
So far these three, yeah.
From a non-running point of view, perspective, what does like Saukani means? I mean, like just out of curiosity punya sake lah. Macam Nike is like from like a Greek god apa semua tu. Adidas is based on the brothers.
Okay.
Just curiously.
Saukani, I cannot say much lah, but I cuma tahu yang it's a brand that has been around for a long time lah. Way before Nike, way before Adidas.
So they're the pioneers lah.
They're one of the pioneers of running.
Dia punya because obviously you run with, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of correct me if I'm wrong lah. Dah run all kinds of shoes. What would be like your top shoes you would, I mean like shoes. Sorry, I'm really sorry because I'm curious. I tiba-tiba macam like aku nak run juga kan. So what would you recommend for beginners?
In
terms of like kasut.
Okay lah. It's not about the brand lah. It's actually the type of shoes that you need. Because there are days that you do your daily runs, so you need a daily running shoe. And bila you dah sign up for macam running event, there will be the racing shoe. And also there's another shoe that also I think is quite important bila you buat you punya speed work. So you need a light shoe. So these 3 types of shoe is quite important.
Okay.
For you to actually improve yourself lah. Macam you don't use a racing shoe bila you lari 3 km, 5 km because
nanti terlebih laju.
Durability.
Well, satu kasut racing shoe ni mahal.
Of course.
Okay.
So if you use it, ini tu my opinion lah. If you use it for your daily runs, rasa sayang lah, tapak haus cepat. And it's not cheap, it's about RM1,000 jugalah. So for me, I suggest pakai a daily running shoe. Then there's a lot lah.
Dia ada banyak range lah, harga murah-murah pun ada.
Ada you can get from 3 to 700. So there's a lot of options lah. Brand wise, when I started, I memang peminat a certain brand lah. And then until one day when I dah move to another brand, I thought to myself, actually it's not the brand, it's the shoe yang you suitable with. Is the most important lah.
Okay.
It's because some people, kadang-kadang you pakai a certain brand, you sakit tapi your kaki sakit, blister ke, melecet, things like that kan, but you still pakai because you like the brand. I was that type of runner.
Okay.
Sama lah macam like bola pun aku suka satu brand ni because of like a player apa semua kan.
Correct. So now that I've been with another brand, I thought to myself, actually suddenly macam when I run tak ada blister anything tau. So I thought to myself, actually you have to find the right shoe for you, not the right brand. Not the brand. It's nothing but the brand.
Okay. So you advise three kasut. Is there any differences between like I'm pretty sure you met with a lot of runners kan? Yang flat feet. And like can you like share a bit more about that aspect? Seriously.
Okay, yeah. Kaki orang ni masing-masing ada banyak jenis.
Okay.
So what I suggest is you go to kedai yang ada treadmill, kedai kasut yang jual kasut yang ada treadmill.
Nice. Okay. Good advice.
Because you can actually test the shoe and run on the treadmill.
Okay.
And they will analyze how's your landing, how macam pronation ke supination lah, things like that, and then they will recommend what type of shoe is suitable for your feet. Because ada yang landing kaki kanan ke dalam, ada yang heel strike, ada yang so macam-macam jenis ni. So those are the pros lah yang dekat kedai macam marathon shop ni semua. They have a,
dia boleh analyse lah.
Dia boleh analyse.
Okay.
Style tu.
So that the pendengar-pendengar kat luar sana like macam tak pernah lari, senang ke? Satu, kalau tak sempat nak pergi beli kasut dekat try dekat the treadmill tu, nak tahu cara, just beli je kasut apa-apa dulu, kemampuan sendiri, dan lari. That's the basically it's so easy to run lah.
Correct.
You just need a shoe and run, and pakai baju lah, semua of course lah kan. And this is very simple. It's like, to me, that's why the ramai orang around us like runs a lot. And I'm sure, and it's not never too late to start.
Never too late to start, because I started this KJRC almost 4 years, and now I'm 45 years old. So I started running when I was 41.
Whoosh.
Nice. Like yourself and your running community, and how did you go through the trials and error punya period? Macam obviously ada orang beli kasut, dia regret. You know, is there stories of like, kalau you tak muat, bagi jual kat orang? Is there any like camaraderie stories?
Ada. Because even on Facebook, there's like a Malaysia runner page where you can buy and sell. Katakan macam you salah beli kasut, you can resell. Boleh jual balik, as long as the condition is good lah. Even you post on carousel pun ada orang beli. I posted some of my running shoes pun on carousel, and ada orang beli.
Nice. So itulah. So if any listeners out there nak beli second hand, carousel,
boleh. Kalau you unsure, buy a second hand dulu, and then you dah comfortable, buy a new one. Buy a brand new one.
Cool.
Okay, so I just want to ask about KJRC ni. You guys ada other than Tuesdays and Wednesdays running, and then you have like fitness punya benda. Is there like any other things yang you guys ada buat ke?
Okay, weekends. On weekends, KJRC we join up with it's a running group juga, nama Black Cat.
Okay, it's also another running group or running community?
A running group.
Okay.
A running group, and they do like running clinics. So
what is running clinic?
Running clinics is apa tu? Kalau newcomers yang baru nak run, so they will teach you how to run properly, how your running form, things like that. So kalau for newcomers, it's good to learn. Even I myself, until today, I try to improve my runs and belajar.
Ada tak like in your community yang I'm sure besides diorang just datang and lari on Wednesdays and Tuesdays and also weekends, they and yourself masuk, like you said just now, PJ, half marathon, all the race semua. So like, do you guys go together as a group and you guys support each other if they have going to the race ke? And is it just local, or do you have international punya race that you guys pernah pergi? Macam contohnya like KJRC dah pernah sampai ke do you mind sharing if there is any?
Okay, the recent race event was last Sunday. It was the PJ 10K.
Okay, at the point of this recording, clarify that.
PJ 10K. We had about almost 15 runners from KJRC and joined. I did not participate. but I ended up being one of the support crew lah, because I wanted to take videos or pictures of them crossing the finish line.
Nice.
So I was there waiting for them lah at the finish line. So that's one of the race. The other one, I would say, was the Langkawi half marathon last year.
Langkawi. So you guys
Langkawi.
semua pergi Langkawi?
Yeah.
Okay,
There
cool.
was about 10 to 15 of us. Kita pergi ramai-ramai. That was one of the run yang kita pergi outside of Selangor. It was a run. They call it runcation.
Runcation.
Instead of vacation, runcation, because you run.
Ini bercuti sambil lagi.
Bercuti sambil berlari.
How is that experience? Do you mind sharing?
That was quite interesting because on the day we arrived, petang tu kita dah run dah. Petang tu kita dah run Langkawi. We ran dekat this called dekat sawah padi. So it was quite interesting lah, run dekat sawah padi and then meet new friends from other running club juga, sebab ramai dah berkumpul kat sana kan.
Yes.
Yeah. And then on the race day, it was quite special for me because I managed to actually renew my half marathon personal best time.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It was something that I targeted for 3 years to run a half marathon below 2 hours. So
below 2 hours?
Yeah. So I managed to run at
naik
1
beam
hour.
ke apa?
Ini semua part of your training lah. You have to train for it. You cannot like one day bangun, okay, I'm gonna run below 2 hours today.
Dia memang kena
work towards it.
Sebab everything pun you need a goal lah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned like masa kat Langkawi, kat sawah padi semua tu, what was your like memorable visually speaking run?
Yeah.
Macam Walter Mitty, Forrest Gump semua, what's your like favorite cinematic running moment?
Cinematic running moment me myself or as
yourself
ataupun
actually banyak actually.
Hit with us.
Okay, one of it is I organised this run. It's called the IKEA run.
IKEA run.
Okay, it's a half marathon run where we run from Kelana Jaya all the way to IKEA
Curve.
The curve.
Mutiara Damansara.
Mutiara Damansara. So it's a half marathon. So pergi 10.5 km, balik 10.5 km. So the first year
it's a yearly event?
It's a yearly, only once a year. I keep it once a year and we do it either in February or March because I want to make it special. I don't want to do it like so often nanti orang boring.
Yeah.
So siapa yang terlepas next year.
Okay.
So the first year it was just like 5 of us. Until this year punya we had like almost 25.
Okay.
We had 25 runners yang nak join because you make it special, orang nak join. So next year nanti maybe lagi ramai nak join. Quite interesting lah because but I just nak advise one thing lah, bila dah sampai IKEA janganlah pergi makan
meatball.
Kena balik
because you kena balik.
Kalau tapau
I did that mistake masa my first run. Dah sampai makan meatball, makan sausage, I had to run back suffering.
Ada ke yang you lari and then sampai sana dah ada orang tunggu dengan kereta then hantar balik?
Ada yang buat the half of it lah.
So
bila dah sampai dekat IKEA, dia tukar Grab balik lah.
So that's your that route is very cinematic for you?
Correct. Because we from Kelana Jaya, we cut through Damansara Jaya, Damansara Utama, all the way to Bandar Utama.
Okay.
Sampailah ke Mutiara Damansara.
Okay. Dia punya special and memorable personal dia.
Nice.
Then I also made friends with running group in Singapore. Bila I went there just to run with the running group, it's called Run Relax Repeat. It's a running club in Singapore. I went there because they were gonna celebrate their punya 2nd year anniversary. So I said, okay lah, just join lah, give it a try. So I went there, we did a 10 km run lah. And then pusing dari mana we ran pusing lah sampai Marina, Bisan, semua tu dia bawa. Itu very nice lah. Quite nice.
Okay, sorry. Again, again, I'm coming from a very curious point of view lah kan. So you did mention that you went to Langkawi, you have done IKEA route semua tu kan. And then I just want to understand like bila you guys run dekat pantai, do you guys have you guys run dekat pantai? Is there a difference? Curiously speaking lah.
For me, pantai
bare feet lah.
Bare feet. It's quite challenging. Berat. Very.
With kasut?
No, barefoot.
Barefoot.
I don't like to run on the beach because when you pijak jadi berat tau.
Okay.
Nak run tu jadi berat. So
because it's against bila the sand shift. Okay. Just curious because like recently kat IG tengok kawan run dekat
itu
beach
kalau
kan.
for the gram boleh lah ke.
For the gram boy.
Dia ni like almost every week.
Dia run on okay.
Dekat pantai?
Yeah.
Bukan pantai dalam?
I wish. Macam like for the past 6 months dia buat. So like quite curious. Maybe some people like that, some people don't like that. And so
for me no, I'm
not a fan of that lah. Okay.
Plus duduk dekat PJ ni tak ada beach sangat.
Of course lah.
Pantai dalam ada lah. Okay, we are on this table actually. Kalau there's like a plaque. Do you mind sharing with us apa plaque ni sebenarnya?
Okay, this plaque was a challenge organised by Run Liga. This was during the MCO.
Okay, MCO.
So MCO kan we couldn't gather to run. So there was a challenge by Run Liga to accumulate the most mileage from every running club. So I gathered, KJRC, we had about almost 100 runners.
Okay.
And the minimum to contribute was 25 km each.
Okay.
Alright. So in total we accumulated about 10,000 kilometers. Yeah. This was one of my highest mileage in a month. I ran about 360 kilometers.
360.
If you calculate, average would be 12 km a day. So that was one of my quite
kerja gila lah.
Kerja gila juga lah.
Okay.
But one thing about doing kerja gila macam ni, you end up nanti you jadi burn out tau.
Okay.
When you burn out, you don't feel like running. So it took me like I took a break for 2 weeks from running. Because it took a toll on me lah. It took a toll on me for running a lot.
So like this plaque ni is something. Is it this the first benda yang dapat as a community?
Correct. This was one of the first one lah. We did it as a KJRC. We did it together, and we have all the names. I think your name Arief pun ada ni. As long as you contributed 25 km, your name is in here.
Betul. Saya punya pelari KJRC juga.
Plot twist.
Okay. Next question. We keep saying, just now you said that you ran with Kaiser, you ran with New Wave semua. Diorang nama-nama diorang tak ada pasal tempat tu. And your community is about KJRC.
Betul.
Kan orang yang dengar ni bukan orang Kelana Jaya je dengar ni. Yang bukan Kelana Jaya dah tutup lama dah. Dia dah macam tutup app dah. Sebenarnya boleh ke join? Macam mana nak join KJRC ni?
We welcome runners from all over. You won't be surprised. We have runners coming from Klang, coming from Bangi, coming from Rawang, Sungai Buloh, just to come to Kelana Jaya to run with us.
So maksudnya bukanlah hanya orang dekat KJ. Sebab saya pun bukan orang KJ.
Okay, just curious one pasal the logo.
Yep.
Is it the map of Kelana Jaya?
Correct. This map is actually a map of the stadium area.
Oh, okay.
Where one loop is 1 kilometer. So this is the logo lah.
Steady
Nice.
Dia punya, you know, he started off with just one person who just wanted to run,
of course,
and then it berkembang to more people, and then now they are like running together, and then they join events together, and like for him, he said kalau tak join event tu, dia datang support, and then there's not just people from that place, like for anyone else to not join, also can join.
I think also like hearing from you from the top sampai now kan, like I think the badminton era helped you a lot in terms of organising. If correct me if I'm wrong, the experience.
Yeah.
Because eventually you did mention that you get bored of it.
Correct.
So how do you prevent that burnt out boredom for cycling? For running.
Kan orang-orang kat KJRC ni, mana saya hilang.
That's the thing. When I created this group, I had to, make a point that I'm available.
Okay.
Even talking about that, being a runner, you have to show good example. Alright. So I was a smoker. I was a heavy smoker.
Okay.
So and with running, when you smoke, it doesn't help you to keep up. To lead the group. You jadi pancit, penat. So I took a step. I said, okay, I'm going to quit smoking. So New Year 2021, I told myself 1st January.
January 2022.
2022.
Okay.
2020 to 2021. So 1st January 2021, I told myself I'm going cold turkey. I'm going to quit. So if anyone tells me, hey, how do you quit? I cannot quit lah. Lepas makan I need to smoke lah. I said that is just your mentality. You can actually quit if you have a strong will. You need a purpose, because in my years of smoking, so many people advise me, especially my parents, don't smoke. My sibling kata, why you wasting your money? You burning your money smoking. I think, I cannot quit. Until one day it hit me, I want to quit. So for me, I nak advise orang pun I cannot. I can just tell them my experience. I wanted to quit, I quit. I cannot advise, don't smoke, don't smoke. Tak boleh. It won't work.
Dia datang sendiri.
It won't work. Yeah.
Example by action.
Yeah. So by telling people, I can quit, you can too. Yeah. I think
showing
by showing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, like macam ni macam like okay, today you ni satu session, satu episode where you share about your personal. Maybe some people that runs with you doesn't even know your personal life experience like this. During your running times, do you have like people sharing their running journey ke? Do you have like that or?
Well, at times I ada macam invite elite runners
Elite runners, okay.
Elite runners are those yang either they run for Malaysia. Macam just recently one of our Malaysian athlete Tahira came to our session.
Yang normal Wednesday session.
It was actually during the Tuesday session lah.
Okay, this
because her time is quite packed. So she came on our Tuesday session just to share her experience on the pasal sports lah. So I try to, sometimes I just PM je dekat Instagram. Like we have like Anpao, who is also a triathlete. We have Kirana yang pernah join Ironman, to come over to give motivation to KJRC based on their own punya experience in the sport.
Showing possibilities. That's cool. Before we wrap up the segment, before we go to the
segment santai,
what advice would you give to people who wants to, because you were from one running crew, then you open up your own because you don't want to travel from Kelana Jaya to DI, correct. So what do you advise to the people yang macam nak buat sendiri, your friends within the community daripada Bangi, Klang semua tu, what will you advise them bila nak start this running club?
Bila nak start running club, as long as you guys ada the same motivation, the same purpose of why you want to run, I think it will be easier to gather friends, and then from there you build up. Because macam KJRC pun mula-mula pun tak ramai, we had 10, and then the next week ada yang tak datang. Paling kurang pun ada at one time we just ran 5 orang. So when you be consistent, people nak join lah. I also want when you see yourself improve, lagi you want to run, you want to join. Yeah.
Okay, do you have any hopes for KJRC?
More plans.
Yeah. For KJRC, as long as everyone is keeping a healthy lifestyle by running, I'm happy enough. And to see KJRC develop from zero to something big, happy lah. Even like contoh like our Instagram page, dari 10 followers now it's close to 2,000 followers.
Okay. Yeah. So siapa yang tak follow lagi tu?
Siapa yang tak follow lagi, follow @KJ Running Club.
I see. Okay. So I think kita hari ni, kita punya episod ni kita sangat chill and santai sebab kita tak adalah panggil like you know, people can ingat Better Call Sukan ni hanya untuk like, you know, the main people and all this semua, but we also give platforms to like just community to like macam wanna share their experience. So because we fight for everyone, so we bagi an opportunity. So by having Syed today, dia dah bagi tahu yang macam sebenarnya tak kisahlah siapa ni kau, you can do sports, you can do something that you love. Yeah, and dia senang dia sebenarnya. Walaupun I'm sure dia ada liku-liku dia and everything, but
ada challenges.
Yeah, but I think the main thing yang apa yang dia buat lah, which I respect the most, is sincerity. Ataupun ikhlas lah. Aku cakap pun tak betul kan, ikhlas lah. Jadi ikhlas lah. So you have to like betul-betul ikhlas and minat, and you just, you know, welcome people. Yeah, it'll grow, and I hope that your community will grow as big as, like, you know, there's people representing KJRC for wherever, somewhere here, somewhere there, running here. Yeah. All the best to you and your running club. I hope your club gets bigger and like
inspires more community
yes.
To grow their own.
Yeah, and then we not just Kelana Jaya KJ Run Club. Dia ada like, I hope like yang pendengar-pendengar dekat tempat lain macam, aku nak start lah tempat lain, section 5 running club ke apa ke.
I think kalau KJRC becomes bigger, I think I have to change the name kot. Selangor Running Club ke.
Persatuan.
Maintain KJ, maintain. Walaupun bigger tak kena maintain. Okay. So we wrap up the session, segment 1, segment 3 dengan ngam tadi. So sekarang ni kita macam nak kenal lebih lagi dekat guest kita lah pada hari ini. So Cik Syed, we want to ask you, okay, you said you ada join badminton lah, all this semua awal-awal kan, but is there any club that you support, local, international? Do you mind sharing with us? And like, what do you watch? Tak kisahlah what sport, if you watch macam ke ada football, I don't know.
Sekarang ni tengah off season lah, I watch EPL lah.
Football. Okay, so what club do you support?
I support Arsenal.
Gang.
Kita memang suka panggil kepada guest-guest kat luar sana yang nak masuk. Bukan maksudnya awak kena Arsenal fan sebab mostly semua guest kita semua Arsenal fan.
Almost EPL champion sampailah diorang screw up to the end kan.
Tak apa.
But it's, you know, you don't just support champion, you support the club for a reason kan. So I supported Arsenal dari zaman Thierry Henry, you know, Bergkamp semua kan. I like, even though diorang tak menang the EPL since then, I still support. I don't know why.
Okay, tak apa. Saya pun, kita orang pun
semua
Arsenal fan. So I say Arsenal fan ni dia loyal orang dia. Ikhlas.
Telinga pedih kan, kita still support kan.
Do you have any international clubs that you support?
Mention
Arsenal. And kan sometimes pun I tengok Formula 1.
Okay, Formula 1.
Formula 1 pun I follow since zaman Schumacher racing dengan Häkkinen. Until today I still support Ferrari, but they have not been improving lah. Tak apalah. Probably one day lah.
Okay.
2 years ago, they had a chance, but pun something
They
went
slip
on
up also.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
Okay, so next question. If it wasn't running or badminton, what sports would you think that you'll be in?
Okay. Talk about macam baru ni kita mention pasal power man. Ada few of my friends dah start racun I dah. Okay, why don't you take up cycling? You can run. Why not you take up cycling? So I'm giving it a thought. Sampai ada yang nak pinjam, you can borrow my bike as long as you masuk. Next year you masuk power man ni. So probably I will lah. So it will be a run, cycle and run punya event.
Okay, so dia ada event yang macam tu juga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you run 5 km, you cycle 30, and then the last part is the run 5 km balik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So okay, let's cycling. The following question is if it's not okay, this is a 2-in-1 lah. If it what sports you macam tak get lagi, but you want to learn. Oh no, what kind of sports you want to learn? Other sports that
yang
you want to
tak tahu
learn?
lagi lah.
Okay.
Lagi.
Ada at one point I tried golf. But then I macam because too much was swinging, probably I swing pun tak betul. I injured my back.
Oh, okay.
I injured my back, and then for 2-3 weeks jugalah susah nak tidur because when you turn memang sakit. So I told myself, no, golf is not for me lah. But if one day I have a coach to teach me golf, probably I will lah. But for now tak lah.
So okay, on that, because like the podcast is all about macam introducing sports to Malaysian public semua kan. What episode or what sport will you be very interested to listen in the future?
Running.
What's your request?
Yeah, request je.
Sports probably tennis.
Tennis lah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put that in the list.
Yeah, probably you can talk about tennis because I do follow bila the big competitions are like Roland Garros, Wimbledon, US Open, Australia Open. I follow. I tengok lah kalau when it's on Astro, I do watch lah.
Okay. Khal, you better call people from.
Yeah.
Boleh.
Find a tennis player.
Okay, sekarang ni kita nak tanya you a favourite athlete of all time and your favourite coach of all time.
Favourite athlete, what inspires me is Kipchoge.
Who is that?
Kipchoge is a Kenyan runner.
Okay.
He is
so hence you're wearing Kenyan.
Yeah, this Kenyan bracelet. Funny story, I was looking for it the whole of Malaysia. Tak ada orang buat. So I found this website in Kenya. I told myself tak apalah order kalau kena scam lah. In the end betul dapat.
Apa ni? Ni bracelet.
It's a bracelet. It's a Kenyan flag. Kenyan flag. So when I run, so inspiring lah sikit.
So memang kalau lagi memang pakai ni?
Yeah, I memang pakai ni.
So did you lari coming here?
No. It is from Kenya.
So why you minat dengan
Kipchoge? He's the number one runner, current runner for
long distance,
full marathon. Okay. And he did a full marathon under 2 hours.
Itu pun tak pakai beam?
Tak pakai beam. So it's a quite ni lah achievement.
Laju.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Itu I mean like do you mind like do you know what's his running pace actually?
To get below 2 hours for a full marathon, you'll be running about pace 2:20. 2 minutes 20 seconds per km.
1 km lagi 2 minit.
Ya, 2 minit 20 saat. Where
itulah tadi kalau bawa beam pun tak laju.
Like for me, running at pace 4 pun tercungap-cungap juga But to maintain it for 42 km at 220, it's
what's the average running punya ni, just to like ask kita balik ke ni.
Probably average I would say between 5 to 7 lah. Pace 5 to 7. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's their favourite athlete.
Yeah.
Coach,
I would say he was the coach of Chicago Bulls, Phil Jackson.
Nice.
He coached Michael Jordan. one of the best, the MVP of basketball lah for Chicago Bulls.
Steady.
So until today I boleh terbayang Phil Jackson ni lah.
Nice.
Okay, so kita ada athlete, kita ada coach. Sekarang ni, do you have any favourite fictional character dalam movie ke, dalam TV ke?
Sporting.
Pasal sports lah.
I would say Forrest Gump lah.
Nice.
Because ada one scene ni, I think you guys tahu lah.
Yeah.
When he got a pair of running shoes and then he was heartbroken, he ran and never stopped. Sampailah ada followers yang join the run for I think 3 years kot.
Yeah.
For 3 years he was running sampai he was motivating people lah. That was the point of the story. That part lah, motivating.
So memang
But I don't do that lah. Like I said, 360 pun I dah burn out the 3 tahun lah.
Yeah, of course I did eat, sleep, but it just kept running.
I just felt like running.
Alright. Yeah, orang interview dia, you do it for world peace? No, I just felt right running.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
It's a good film. Aku nak tengok lagi lah.
Is there any quotes or saying that keeps you?
For me, I tell my KJRC people, consistency is key. Okay?
Tu you pegang lah.
Yeah.
Kata-kata tu.
Correct. You have to be consistent if you want to improve yourself, and also you have to be disciplined lah. You cannot like malas lah, don't want lah, tak apalah, besok nak run je lah. No, it won't work. You have to be consistent lah in running if you want to see improvement, you want to see progress.
Nice. Alright, so before we end the show, we want to give you space to promote KJ Running Club to the audience.
Thank you.
Sila.
Katanya bukan orang KJ je boleh join, siapa-siapa je boleh join. Orang Gajang ke kan.
KJRC is a running group that we accept all type of runners. You can be like baru hari ni you nak start run, you boleh join. You're a season runner, you boleh join. Even you're an elite runner, you can join. You can join to share your experience dengan the other runners. So we welcome everyone, and don't feel intimidated to join in a group, because some people can feel intimidated when ramai orang. So pemalu, things like that. So you can don't feel that way, and you can join us for our group session on Wednesday. Starts at 8:30, and also our Tuesday session is a more of a macam speed work like mentioned earlier, also at 8:30. You can follow our Instagram page at KJ Run Club, because we come up with a calendar of our weekly punya sessions.
I see.
Nice. Okay, I think that's
Jadi,
it. Arief, take us home.
Okay, thank you very much, Syed, for your time today. We really appreciate, and we hope that this pendengar-pendengar semua dapat like a taste of like how is it running. Basically, some people cakap dia lari seorang-seorang ke dia ni, it doesn't matter. Yang penting you lari lah kan. Yeah. So this is one opportunity to like have you let us know about the running community. So we from Better Call Sukan, thank you for sharing your running community experience to us. So yeah, I think that is all. And for you guys, pendengar-pendengar di luar sana, thank you for listening sampai ke penghujung. If you have any other sports that you want to hear, you want to know, do let us know so that we can call them. We better call them. So just let us know apa-apa running, apa-apa sukan yang you guys nak, bagi tahu saja, and we will try to panggil and ask them to share their experience ke apa-apa ke, bagi tahu saja. So thank you very much. My name is Arief Daniel.
I'm Khal.
I'm Syed.
Yeah, and see you guys soon.